Hi King. Good day, viewers of Gold. My name is Davina, and what a privilege it is to be here with you today. And I'm involved in a community Saturday school. It is an organization or a group that has partnered two different organizations. Open Schools Worldwide has partnered with an organization called CDR Equipping to help children in our community that are at risk due to the COVID-19 pandemic that happened, specifically with school closures and them not having access to their regular and consistent education and being able to go to school. We're targeting children in the grade R to grade 3 age group because those foundational years, if they lose those years, it's critical to their later years and to progressing successfully. So that is what we have aimed at doing during this time. We've been running the program now for 8 weeks. There was first a week of training where all the staff, the tutors, and the leaders were trained to be able to use the program that was implemented during the Saturday school. And we ran the Saturday school for 8 weeks now. We have targeted on average about 500 children that have attended the Saturday school. It is run in the morning from 9 o'clock until 12 o'clock. We give the children juice and biscuits, and we also provide them with a meal. We attend to their numeracy and their literacy, and we also introduce them to music. So they learn the different numeracy and literacy skills that have been introduced in each lesson through music and through the enjoyment of singing and rhymes. And for the future, we definitely want to be able to transform more communities and take this program that we've now done a pilot project with and take it into different communities where there are many more children who will also be at risk due to COVID or due to any situation where they aren't able to attend school. So it has been a difficult time. People have struggled, people have been faced with many challenges, and there's been a lot of difficulties. But out of that, like the phoenix rises from the ashes, there's always something good. If you can see the good in everything, if you have a different perspective, and if you come from a place of having empathy for the people that are facing these challenges. And I think from an educational point of view, there's definitely been a change in people's mindsets in terms of the way you face education, in terms of the way you communicate and bring your material and your content across to children. So it's allowed us to think outside of the box. Instead of just being limited to working in the classroom, we've had to take it out of the classroom, and we've had to be able to help children who aren't able to attend the classes. We've had to make sure that the material gets delivered to them, and we've had to think creatively of how we can do this. So from an educational point of view, it's definitely broken the boundaries, and it's gone way beyond what we could have ever imagined with online schooling, with making lesson packs available for parents to come and collect and then drop off. But there's been such an amazing influx of help with people reaching out into the communities for food and feeding people. So it's crossed many different spheres of influence in the different communities in terms of education and in terms of feeding and helping people, and people looking outside of themselves, I think, and doing things that they never thought that they could possibly do, because they were now not just focused on themselves, but realizing that there's so many needs out there, and where can they help? Where can they just be the hands and feet of something bigger than just themselves? During the day, I'm a principal of the King's School Muldersdrift, and on the weekends, I volunteer at the Community Saturday School. I have my own 3 children, and I would just like to encourage you, for me, one of the most crucial things that you can do with your children is play with them, and is to read with them. Let them sit on your lap, hold them, read stories with them, engage with them, ask them questions, bake with them, climb trees with them, run in the grass with them, interact with them on a non-academic level, so that they can experience that as being their home life, that as being their safe space. And through that, they will have incidental learning. Amazing learning things will take place in that space, so that it can be separate and different from what we do at school. And just enjoy your children. The time goes by so quickly. Before you know it, they're big and they're wanting to leave home and they don't want to be with you anymore. So embrace that time that you have with them. Appreciate it, enjoy it, and make the most of it. Spend as much time as you can doing creative things, exploring different things, and reading to your children. What I have learned and what I'd like to share to inspire people and to motivate people along their journey is, during the training that we had with the Open Schools Worldwide program, there were tutors that came on the program that had never taught before, that never knew that they could stand in front of a class and deliver a lesson. And so they were challenged outside of their comfort zone. And it was also challenging for me outside of my comfort zone because of the spontaneous and the it wasn't predictable from week to week. And for me, that's a challenge. And it was such a good growth opportunity for all of us. So I think it's inspiring to see people who are prepared to have a growth mindset, who are prepared to have a posture of growth, who are prepared to be teachable and step into a new role that they never thought that they could do, and then to watch them blossom and grow. Because there's something incredible and special and unique placed inside of each one of us. And unless we step out and we take that first step, across the boundary, we'll never know. And it takes courage, and it takes a lot of guts and faith in yourself. But to take that first step, to have that courage and that boldness to take that first step and to step outside of your comfort zone, and then to see the reward of that when you touch other children's lives and you have an impact on other people's lives, it's just remarkable. It's wonderful. I've always been a servant at heart, and I've always loved to serve people. And I'm in a community where the emphasis is on serving the community. And so I think it's a natural place that flows out of me, and a natural wanting to just see the best in other people and to see them flourish and to see them reach the best potential that there is for them. My name is Davina, and you are watching Gold. My name is Davina. Catch me on Gold this week. I represent the Community Saturday School. Go for gold.